Hey, hi, it's Meredith. I'm here with our message for Monday, the 9th of November 2020. We're using Bonefire Tarot for our message today. And I felt guided to take a look at the astrology. And I made some notes because astrology is not exactly a strong suit for me. But we've had some interesting astrology in the last several weeks, and I feel that it is still contributing to our really consistent and intense tarot messages. So for today, what's going on up above? We have the moon sextiling Mercury. So that's a positive, harmonious alignment. So you know the moon is the most sensitive aspect of who you are, and Mercury is all about communication. So there's a positive harmony there, and that can be a beautiful influence on balancing the energy between head and heart. So think about or consider how you speak over your own life. Within self-relationship, you know, you're running commentary that's going along in your brain at all times. What are you hearing there? Is it harmonious to what's in your heart? If it isn't, move, take action, take a step, move in a direction to maybe clean up the language, clean up the wording, and how you care for yourself. The moon is also moving into Virgo today. Lovely Virgo. And then we have Venus opposing Mars, and this is a more challenging aspect. So between divine masculine, divine feminine, there can be a bit of polarity. What's nice though is that's balanced with the moon and Mercury today. So I won't say, because again, I'm not a professional astrologer, I'm not going to say that the one cancels the other out, but I do feel that aids us today. So we won't be too heavy in one energy of polarity and challenging aspect, and we won't be it won't cancel out the positive aspect of harmony with the moon and Mercury. And then the last thing here is that the moon trines Uranus. And that's Uranus energy is innovative and inspired. So our intuition may be cooking up some really interesting things that we find innovative, that we find inspiring. So let's see how that information connects to the cards in Bonefire. Our cards from the bottom of the deck, we start out with the Eight of Cups. Very nice. We do have an eclipse coming. I think it's on the 30th of November. And I think that's in the sign of Gemini. So as we talked about through the November readings, and as it has shown up here in the cards for us, we may be coming full circle with some of the eclipse energy of last year around this time. We had a heavy Scorpio season last year at this time. We had a retrograde, we had eclipses, we had other planets in Scorpio. Of course, the sun was in Scorpio. So I have encouraged you more than once to do some hindsight reflection on the journey from last year to now. And if you were keeping a journal at that time, see what you were jotting down. What were you working on within yourself? And how has the way you speak over your life changed in a more positive way from last year to now? The Eight of Cups, all eights in tarot are about movement, and that's the Ace of Cups to the power of 8. So there's momentum. There's a lot more momentum in the overflow of the Ace of Cups. And this card is a mover and a shaker for us. And so many people who read cards speak on this one as if someone is leaving someone or something behind. Now, it could be that we're transitioning energy. You could be changing jobs. You could be moving house. You could simply be rearranging the way you occupy where you live, or how you contribute or invest in your career and how you are of service. Those could be the kinds of changes. This particular 8 is a positive, it's a super positive energy because you're already in good circumstances and you're creating better circumstances. So I like that the moon is trining Uranus, because we may have innovative ideas connected to eclipse energy from last year. And don't forget, we're going to start to feel the magnetic pull or the draw of the upcoming eclipse. So, you know, our inspired intuition is very valuable to us at this time. And, you know, we're going to probably be great communicators about it with the moon in a positive influence to Mercury as well. We will have no verbal clutter and no shortage of things to say today. Coming with our 8 is the Knight of Coins. I love that. He's one of my favorite knights. And, you know, there's more momentum and movement there. This knight gets the reputation for being the slowest mover of them all. However, what's so lovely about that is that he's stable, grounded, and balanced. And he doesn't miss any detail, which is really important when it comes to making moves in our world. We want to see the whole picture, and these cards are working harmoniously together, along with the Three of Wands. This is a card that speaks to change for me. And all threes have a level of self-mastery to them. The Two of Wands, as you know, is the gateway card. We cross a threshold into a new realm of experience. And the Three of Wands is, hey, now we're going to set down some roots here. So things are becoming more stable. But we find ourselves in new territory. And that's part of the adventure on the 8. We are enjoying that abundant overflow of the Ace of Cups to the power of 8. We're using the momentum of that flow, and we're using it in a really efficient, grounded, centered way with the Knight there. And this gives strength and stability to our foundation in the Three of Wands and whatever it is that we are in self-mastery and creation for on our foundation. Next, we have the Two of Cups. I love to see this. It's so neat that we have Venus opposing Mars today, and then we have the Two of Cups here, the embrace. We are embracing something. Yes, this is a love card. Yes, this is a deepening, strengthening bond in tarot, and it's also a fair exchange of energy, and so you take it where it's relevant for you, and it could, again, connect to our 8 up here, where we might be making changes in how we live, how we occupy our space, or how we invest in our service and career. So the Two of Cups is a beautiful card to see here. And, you know, the couple on the card is embracing. So we've got our arms wide open and we are embracing what's on offer to us. We're making the most of it. Coming with our 2 is, geez, look at that. 10 of Coins. The legacy card. It's what we have to share. And this is so harmonious for us because it speaks to us being really good and nurturing to our own selves so that we can bring 110% of ourselves to wherever we are placing our focus, wherever we are channeling our energy and investing our energy. So the 10 of Coins is one of the happier 10s in tarot as well. It is, as I said, a legacy card, what we have to share, what we have to pass on. And it's fulfillment, it's satisfaction. So whatever we're doing, however we're moving, whatever we're undertaking today, it's a valuable addition to the foundation, and it continues to pay reward forward. It also has satisfaction and happiness woven into it, woven into the energy, and then we have more of that to share as well. Next we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, good. So here comes the more challenging aspect of Venus opposing Mars. So we may be doing a little bit of inner debating between our divine masculine, divine feminine. So lean into the energy of the moon trining Uranus. Go into your innovative, intuitive ideas here to bring stability to your 5. The 5s are so valuable because they shake things up. And when you have all this movement, momentum from the 8 and the Knight and the 2, and, you know, building more, creating more with the 3, adding to your self-mastery so that you have so much more on offer to spare, to share in the 10. The instability of the 5 allows us to see how to harmonize our energy and how we invest it, and then that invites the very stability we're looking for. So again, it's a great atmosphere for us to challenge ourselves. And then look at this, we have the moon coming with it. That's wonderful. So with all the heavy moon influence of the day today, then we have the moon tarot card as well. This says to me that our intuition is absolutely heightened. Something of the unknown becomes known, and that feels like an inspired and channeled message for us. It's in the atmosphere, so draw on it, pull it in. Just take a moment and align your beingness to this energy. Really put your hands over your heart. We've got good balance between head and heart today. We've got the great ability to communicate and share today. So take a moment and just align yourself with all this goodness. It's all about the intention, the inner tending. So tend yourself and come into alignment with all the good that's on offer. Then we have the 8 of Wands. Boy, we've got a lot of wands today. That's creative fire and passion all the way through. And this is a super stable card. And I see this also as a channeling card because it's a card of communication. Usually incoming communication. It is not limited to text and email and conversation and phone calls or one-on-one face-to-face chats. It includes the intuitive downloads, and sitting here right next to the moon, that's a heightened energy for me with the tarot cards. So just be open, awake, aware, and alert to what you're sensing, feeling, knowing, and take a little action. Do a little exploration with that. Coming with is beautiful, the Empress, the mother of tarot, and she's Venus energy. I think she's Venus in Cancer. So again, more heightened intuition with her presence, and I feel that even though the atmosphere may be charged with the opposition between Venus and Mars today, here's a little more harmony and a little more balance with our beautiful Empress showing up. So she speaks to cycles and rhythms, and I'm feeling as I look at her and also the Knight of Coins over here, I feel that everything unfolds in just the right divine way. So if you find yourself somewhat impatient, or you find yourself a little bit confused about what is coming in from your intuition, again, use a mantra. I am in perfect union with divine order would be a great one for today. Let's see what comes with our Empress. We have the Emperor, yes. Well, isn't that fantastic? Oh my gosh, you just can't make this stuff up. So we have Venus opposing Mars, and then we have the Emperor and the Empress today. He's Aries, he's fire, he's so direct. I love that because this is taking action on the intuition that we are in receiving for today. The cards are just spelling it out for us after taking a look at the astrology. How beautiful is that? So the Emperor is wise and experienced and strong, sovereign. He's the father of the tarot. So we have divine feminine, divine masculine. There might be a little bit of challenge to the aspect there today, but we have so much harmony and so much on offer in our intuitive life experience that I feel that that'll just ease itself right out. And the challenge is positive because we have this 5. It creates an opportunity for more stability. And look what we end on. Ace of Cups. Wow. That's a gift every single time. That's a divine and cosmic gift. And look at that lineup. And just recall everything we talked about. Look, we have harmony here with the 2 of Cups. This could be the Emperor and the Empress right here. They are embracing in spite of some potential challenge today. But the potential challenge develops in the 5 of Wands, which creates an instability for us to simply notice. And when we notice it, we can work with it in a positive way. And then we end on the Ace of Cups, which is the divine and cosmic gift of pure love and bliss overflowing into our world. What a fantastic message. Leave some comments about this if it's in your heart to do so, because I'd love to hear about your journey of the day and how it moved, how it was shaken, what happened. Okay, we are going to do Angel Answers. If you have a question, this would be a great time to ask it. Be a fresh message. I love now we have trust slipping out of the deck. And I'm going to put that right there between the moon and the 8 of Wands, because that is a message to trust yourself, trust your intuition. Ooh. Next, we have, oh my goodness, success, emphatic success. Yeah, that's all over the reading, especially with that 10 of coins there, fulfillment, happiness. I feel that that 10 of coins with the Ace of Cups is a really amplified, magnified overflow of goodness for us. And then we have peaceful resolution. I like that. That's more confirmation of the harmony that we can reach in that 5 of Wands. One more. No need to worry. No, not at all. All right, and our affirmation from the universe has your back. Oh, one of my favorites. I choose love no matter what. Yeah, make that the default. Make that the mantra. I am in perfect union with divine love. I am in perfect union with divine order. There it is, folks. Have a beautiful Monday. Peace, love, happiness, joy. Leave some comments. Please like, share, subscribe here on the channel. Namaste.